Alright everybody, good evening and welcome into tonight's game brought to you by Hardware Haven and Carl's Clam Chowder, the creamiest clam chowder in the Pacific Northwest. Well, tonight, oh, I'm on the wrong slide. Well, let's start all over. But tonight, you're watching the pregame show, the Chicago Ravens taking on the Philadelphia Surge. Tonight should be a very good game. We'll talk about last night's game, recap it, how everything went, and we'll dive into more of the more niche details. Well, let's start with the Chicago Ravens. Last night, they put up 10 hits. 3 of them were home runs. We'll talk about that more later on in the show. They scored 6 runs. They did strike out 11 times. We'll talk about that as well. And they left 5 on base. Well, what do I think about that? I think that, you know, despite Fishy's ERA being so high, he is a very big he's a very good pitcher, and he has a lot of swing and miss stuff in his arsenal. I think he had a really good game, and I know his defense, his fielding did not back him up for sure. We'll talk about all of that, but I think that his fielding especially really let him down in the long run. Not to mention, let's talk about some of our MVPs. Well, first, let's talk about who was starting. Well, on the mound for the Ravens won 6-5, your final in 9. They defeated the Surge. This was Wednesday night, excuse me. But they defeated Surge in what was a very shouldn't have been that close, honestly. But it was Leo, our team captain, who got the win, going 7 innings strong, giving up 10 hits, no runs, all earned. Striking out 5, he brings his ERA down to a 4.78. Well, excuse me for a second, as I just have to send these stream links to everybody real quick. Sorry about that, folks. This shouldn't take too long. Hey. Right now. But you're muted. The Discord is muted. They can only hear me right now, so I'm just gonna wrap it up real quick. All right, like I was saying, it was Ninja Yes who went 3 for 4, 1 home run, a solo home run in the bottom of the 5th inning, back to back with Yankee. He had that lone RBI off of that home run. He did score twice thanks to his home run and Leo's home run. Well, he brings his batting average on the season up to a 390 OPS of 1.237. 4 home runs on the season and 8 RBI. And let's talk about, captain, my captain. It's Leonidas going 1 for 4 with 1 home run. He did have a 3 RBI night thanks to the 3-run blast in the 1st inning. He scored once off the home run. He brings his batting average up to 333, OPS of 1.125. Now he has 6 home runs on the season and 17 RBI on the season as well. Not to mention he picked up a 2nd win of his pitching season that Wednesday night as well. And our center field stud, it's Go Yankee, going 2 for 4 with the solo home run in the bottom of the 5th inning. He had the lone RBI from there. He did score another run thanks to Leo's 3-run blast. He struck out no times on Wednesday. Brings his batting average up to 433, an OPS of 1.3 repeating, and now has 3 home runs on the season. And we can't forget about the Philadelphia Surge, the people that their opponents for tonight. Well, first, they put up 15 hits, one of them only a home run, which I was pleasantly surprised by the Surge batting. They were they exceeded my expectations, honestly. Sorry, I just had to post something. Okay, where was I? Yeah, they put up 15 hits. They put up 5 runs on 15 hits, only 1 home run that came in the top of the 9th inning when Fishy nuked one, a pitch of Go Yankees, and boy, he sent that a long way. They did strike out 7 times. They did walk twice. One was a a 4-pitch walk, and 1 was an intentional walk. They did ground into a 6-4-3 inning double play, and they left 11 on base. I'll give you my thoughts on that shortly, but let's keep going. It was Fishy, the all-around player for the Surge, going 3 for 5 in the night with 1 home run, and that came in the bottom of the ninth. It was a 2-run, so he got 2 RBIs. He scored once. He also went 6 innings on the mound, giving up 8 hits. He did give up 5 runs. Only 2 of them were earned because his fielding was absolutely horrible, and he struck out 9 batters. And so a very quality start for him. It was just the fielding behind him that could not hold the other end of the boat up. And let's talk about some of their stars. It was VQV as well. He went 3 for 4, and he really turned the bottom of the order. He had 1 double. He drove in two batters. He now has a batting average of 227, hitting season risk, but 222, OPS of 0.682. Now has 2 doubles on the season and 4 RBI. And let's talk about our favorite Philadelphia Surge. It's Velpux, going 2 for 4, 2 doubles, 1 RBI on one of those doubles. He did walk once. That was an intentional walk in the top of the 9th inning. Batting 333 in the season now, risk of 375, OPS of 987, and now has 5 doubles on the season. Hi Jeremiah, hi Laney, hi Turtle. Thank you, Jeremiah. Now let's look at the head-to-head series for tonight. Well, it was Wednesday night. The Ravens won 6-5, your final in 9. Now they come on the road to face the Surge one more time. That will be tonight, and then one more time that's in the far, far future, round 28. That will be a 9 p.m. start as well. But so far, the Ravens lead 1-0. Well, tonight's starter is brought to you by our friends over at Hardware Haven, the helpful place for all your hardware needs. Tonight on the mound will be Ninja. In 7 games, has a record of 5-0, an ERA of 0.62, has 18 strikeouts and no walks. And for the Surge, well, Tix didn't tell me, so it's to be determined. And let's look at the upcoming schedule for the Chicago Ravens. They will come back home to take on the Nipponham Fighters before going on the road to face them in the second game, which is always on the road. And then they will flip their schedules. And normally they start the first game of the series at home, but now they will start the first game of the series starting with Ocala. That will be their first road game, season series opener that they have played all season. And then they will come home and play game number 2 in Chicago, and that's how it's going to be from round 15 all the way to round 22 while we're still doing these 2-game set series. And for the Philadelphia Surge, they go on the road to take on the Ocala Orbit, who the Ravens will play right after they face Arizona Nipponham, and then they will come back home. That will be, I believe, a Tuesday start where they take on the Orbit again, and then on Wednesday they will take on the Firebirds in Arizona, and then come back home. That will be a Friday night game in round number 16. Well, now, oh, sorry, I forgot this last thing. The game starts in 7 minutes. Yeah, we have a Discord. HCBB Discord.gg, I think. Well, let's talk about some of the leaderboard stats I just wanted to bring up before we get into the other stuff. Sorry, I added something. No, that's not the right button. Anyways, if we're looking at some of the big stats, our team captain Leonatus on there ranked 5th in home runs hit this season, only behind Bernie, Azer, Nuvri, and I believe it was I should have this down, but Acelord, yeah. So Leo tied for 4th with Acelord, who has 6 home runs in 6 games. Leo has 6 home runs in 11 games. Nuvri has 7, and Azer and Bernie have 8 home runs respectively. And let's look at RBI leaders. It's Bernie's a noob. I mean, this guy's hitting dingers, this guy's hitting RBIs. He is a team player all around. At 22 RBIs this season, we're only 11 games in, of course, so plenty of time to get some more, as well as, and tied for 2nd is our team captain Leo, Carter, Azer, and like half the entire league, and Nuvri. They're all tied for 2nd with 17 RBI. Really impressive start to Leo. I mean, if you just look, he's having a great season, and we expect him to have to keep having a better season. And let's look at the ERA leaderboard. Well, and you guessed it, our ace Ninja up there, having a 0.62 ERA. He also has the lowest WHIP in the league as well. Behind him is Ace Lord, and he's at 2, and 2 ERA is absolutely amazing. But the fact that he's a 0.62 ERA, that is mind-blowing. Comeback Ben in third with a 2.45 ERA, and Drum is Guilty with a 2.77. So Cole, this season, or the phase in the season is we play 33 games, 33 games in a season, and then the first 22, because there are 12 teams, they play 11 two-game series. So they play one game at home and one game on the road, and then there's 11 more games. So it's a total of 33 games in a season, and those the last 11 are randomized on where you play them, either home or on the road. So there will be some more lengthy road trips and more homestands coming up in the future. And let's talk about some of the other notes I just wanted to bring up. My thoughts on the game last night. Well, the Ravens struck first, and boy did they strike. Wednesday night. Sorry. The Ravens struck first, and boy did they strike first. In the bottom of the first, the Ravens put up 4 runs on the board, and 3-run blast from Leo to left center field, followed by a single from Alitsky, and then a sac fly from Pacifica to allow Alitsky to score from third. Also, the cruise control, Leonidas on the mound, cruising all the way, 7 innings, giving up 10 hits, no runs, and striking out 5, earns his second win on the season. You got to feel good for him. Also, the home run ball, striking big. 5 out of the 6 Raven runs came from home run balls. It was the bottom of the first one. Leo hit a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 5th, Yankee and Ninja went back to back. How sweet it was indeed. And for the Surge, I mean, they're bottom of the order, producing a lot. The 7, 8, 9 batters went 6 for 13 with 1 walk. And the bottom of the order brought 3 out of the 5 Philadelphia Surge runs in, which, that's pretty good if we're talking about the bottom of the order here. And finally, I wanted to bring up the shaky ending here for the Ravens. It was... Oh, I'm not looking at the Twitch chat. I didn't... No, the innings pitch minimum. I didn't even look at that. I just looked at the least ERA, or the smallest ERA. But in terms of innings pitched leaders, it's Kamen with 36, Echo with 34, Nish with 34, Dion with 33, Bernie 32, and then Leo and Ninja are 6th and 7th respectively. Leo with 32 innings pitched, and Ninja with 29. So Ninja and Kamen are about a start away, and yet the ERA on Kamen is a 5.25, while the ERA on Ninja is 0.62. So you take that. Is it just 2-1 on leaderboard? I'm looking through HCBB.info on the HCBB.info website. Yeah, we're broadcasting, Cole. So I don't run the league. I just call the games. I can't really help them. But yeah. Anyways, before I was interrupted, let me finish what I was saying. It was a shaky ending. Yankee took the last 2 innings of relief, but it did not feel like relief to us. 3 out of the 5 Surge runs came in the last 2 innings of the game. Wait, I gotta check something. I think I have it wrong. Nope, I have it right. Okay. Well, yeah, Leo had 0 earned runs last night, but he did give up 2 in his appearance. But anyways, back to what I was saying about Yankee. 5 Surge batters reached first base in the top of the 9th inning. They loaded the bases, in fact, after Fishy hit a 2-run home run to bring the Surge within 1. However, with 2 outs and the bases loaded, it was actually the bottom of the order. In fact, it was VQV, the final out of the game, out number 27. As I pull up my scorecard right here, he popped out to shortstop in the final out to create a 33.3% Noble Tiger. And in 2 innings, Yankee gives up 5 hits and 3 runs, which is not good at all. So we are about, we should be starting very, very soon. First pitch was supposed to be now, in fact. I'm not too sure where everybody is. We're just waiting on people. Now people are starting to come in. So if you have questions, now is the time to ask. The game should start now, Cole. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's taken so long, but we should have been starting by now. Laney also call. Yeah, we do call IPU, but ever since we got this job with the Ravens, we started calling the Ravens as well. We've been calling them. We haven't missed a stream all season, actually, and hopefully we don't miss a stream this season. But it's life, and this is Roblox Baseball, and I hate to sound like that, but yeah. Anyways, I have to do a random sound check test for my soundboard, so I'll mute real quick. And yeah. We're good. Alright, thank you, everybody. Could you sign up to be a part of the broadcast team? Yes. There are applications that come out at the end of every season. So if you just look for them, they will be there. As I realize I've set... Yeah, Silas, it's going to start soon. But yeah, they come out at the end of the season. So you just have to make sure you're looking out for it. And... it's supposed to be starting right now. I'm sorry for the delay. I don't control the delay. It's waiting on everyone else to come. Yeah. So it's starting now. So just be patient. The better team. Well, record-wise, it's the Ravens, 11-0. Surge 2-9. They've been struggling a little bit. Surge are on a 9-game losing streak, and it's been kind of a hard season. They have good players. Don't get me wrong. They have great players. They have Tix. They have Fishy, but it's just been unfortunate for them. Some losses here and there. It's just they've been on the 9-game slide so far. As Cole asked, I do have a question. How do I join a team and stuff? Well, Cole, that is a great question. If you have played the game before, but you haven't joined a league, an official league, I recommend you go down to IPU or the Inexperienced Players Union. That's their server is in the main Discord server. You had a question. How do I join the team on the Discord? Well, you join the team on the Discord through the team servers, and then. I don't think they're really looking for people right now because the season is we're about 33% of the way through, so I would suggest waiting for next season, so waiting for September-ish to come around, but they're still holding tryouts, so I think you should still look into it if you are committed on playing. The IPU plays every day except for Tuesdays and Fridays, so if you can make a time commitment, that's great. If you can't, that's fine. You can just come and hang out with us. Silas asks, are the Ravens the best in the league just based on their record? Well, in my opinion, I'm a little biased because I stream all their games, so I would say yes. But they also play more cohesively than the other teams, in my opinion. So that's why I think they are the best team. However, there's a lot of good teams. But, some teams are just better than others. Yeah, I know, but... we're only 33% of the way through the season, so. Yeah. Silas, yes, they do have the best record of 11-0 right now. Plain said, I used to play a couple of side leagues And for one, I was a Cy Young runner-up. Well, congratulations, buddy. We are happy to hear that. Baby8 asked, Ninja Bump Day shall be today. Yes, it should be. Or that's what we were told. But of course, there has been a start or two where Ninja unfortunately can't make it due to like other things outside of his control. So if he can't pitch, I would imagine it would be Setler or maybe Sakara or Gabe. They'll puppet Gabe. So yeah, we're getting ready as the stadium is being loaded right now. They spawned us into Seattle, funny enough. That's where I first started my career. Cole, better on PC or mobile? I rather you stream. I like PC better. I think it's easier. Or actually, a lot of people find mobile easier, but I like PC just because of the bigger screen. Is this game good on console? I heard it's tricky on console. Like it's hard to hit certain pitches. Yeah. Silas asks, do you only stream on TikTok? Oh, we also have a Twitch. But if you click on our profile, we have a bunch of links down there. Go check it out when you have time. But our Twitch streams are the same streams as you see on TikTok streams are the same as you see on Twitch. It's just a little bit smaller on your screen. So that's it. Are you playing or just commentating? I am just commentating tonight. So you will have my full and undivided attention. While as we wait for first pitch to be underway. Hi Velpux. I don't know if you were listening to the pregame show, but we had you as one of your stuff, as one of our stuff. As ReedXX puts a little emoji in the chat. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, thanks, Pats. You know, Cappy out. Someone has to keep blazing you, so I have valiantly decided that I will take on that role. So we're here in Citizens Bank Park tonight. Very beautiful night. As I introduce you to my broadcast engineer, Astro.
Hey, how's it going, y'all?
So as we're getting ready
Glad to be back.
As we're getting ready.
What innings do you want me to call tonight?
5 and 6.
Sick.
So it'll be DreadLord taking the mound. He is a record of 0-2 and 17 and 2/3 innings pitched. He has a 7.642 ERA, a WHIP of 1.642, 5 home runs allowed in the season. So take that as you will. It'll be Go Yankee leading things off tonight for the Ravens. Yankee normally plays center field in most games.
Looks like the starter for the Surge is going to be using Sean Doolittle, as is Annie tonight. So hopefully we can hit well off of it.
Yeah. As Yankee takes the first pitch for a strike, and we are underway. Welcome, everybody, to Ravens Baseball. Morgana's alongside broadcast engineer Astro for game number 11 of the HCBB season 29 main league season, as the 0-1 pitch on the way is taking a strike. Now no balls and 2 strikes. I'm using the umpire camera, actually, which allows you, the fans, to see the strike zone. Now DreadLord's 0-2 pitch on the way to Yankee. Here she comes. Inside, a good take. So the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes here on Yankee. And folks, if you're liking the stream, please like it so we can push this out to more people. As anyways, the 1-2 pitch on the way. Here she comes. Strike 3 called. Freeze him. Inside curve on the inside part of the zone, and Yankee goes down looking. So for 1 strikeout, and here comes Ninja, the supposed starter for tonight. Ninja batting .390 this season with 8 RBIs and 4 home runs, an OPS of 818. It's a little bit higher in info. First pitch on the way, taking a strike, 0-1. Now DreadLord comes set, and the 0-1 pitch to Ninja. Swinging a fly ball, hit out to right field. The right fielder has a beat on it, is there to make the catch. It's Laney in right field, it looks like. So 2 down, and that'll bring up Capital, the first baseman. So
I think he hit a home run last game, correct?
he wasn't playing last game.
Oh, okay.
As Capital takes strike 1, 0-1. Capital has been on a tear, but because of his registration, only allowed to play 23 games at the maximum. As here comes DreadLord's 0-1 pitch. Strike called, 0-2. Capital can only play 23 games this season, so he's required to sit out of at least 10.
Wow.
As anyways, DreadLord looks in, gets the sign, and here comes the 0-2 pitch on the way. That's up high, ball 1. Do I have analytics? I do have analytics. Just tell me which analytics you want me to read, and I'll go and find them.
Yep. We both have them.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch on the way. Swinging a fly ball, hit out to right center field. Laney has a beat on it, is there, and it gets over his head. It bounces off the wall in right field. As he throws the ball away, it rolls all the way into center field. Capital rounding second, heading to third. Up with the ball as a center fielder. The throw to puck's not in time. A 2-out error-assisted triple. E9 in your scorecard, so it'll be a single to right. Capital advances to third off of a throwing error from the right fielder, Laney. No error rewarded, but that was genuinely an error. That might have been the worst error I've ever seen. So you can write that as a single, advance to third on the error. And here comes the captain, Leonidas.
Come back from the 0-2 count.
Leo takes strike 1. So Capital advancing to third. Well, they do count it as a hit. I count it as an error. I'm putting an error in my scorebook if you're keeping along. Leo takes...
Yeah, Mal always... if you've seen our streams before, you know Mal counts plays very differently than HCBB does.
Yeah. He's more old school. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. It's inside. A good take by Leo, 2-1. Setler,
Mal and Surge. Both.
Yeah. And rightfully so. That should have been an error. That should not count as a hit. I mean, it's a single at most as a 2-1 pitch on the way. Swinging a fly ball, hit into shallow right field. Laney is there, makes the catch and doesn't throw it away this time for the final of the inning. So no runs on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left on. We head to the bottom of the first. The Ravens won, and the Surge coming up.
Looks like Laney Tunes will be leading off for the Surge this evening.
Yep, it'll be Laney Tunes, and then it'll be Ninja taking the mound.
Hey. Yeah, he had a great start last game. Pitched 7 innings, I believe, and led to a great win. So hopefully he can do the same.
So Laney Tunes in right field tonight. The first pitch on the way is check swing. It's a strike. 0-1. Now Ninja comes set, and the 0-1 pitch on the way. Swinging a ground ball foul down the third base line. No balls and 2 strikes quickly here on Laney. I'm going to try this game and watch this, guys, and tell you how it goes. Sounds good, Cole. The 0-2 pitch. Swinging a fly ball, hit out to Gabe at second. He waits for it to fall, makes the catch for the first out. So 1 down, and that'll bring up the team captain, Tix. Tix batting .381 in the season with 3 home runs and 5 RBI. So P4 in your scorecards, if you're keeping score with us at home. Tix takes strike 1, 0-1. Well, Tix kind of struggled last night, or Wednesday night, going 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts to the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Curve outside, got him swinging. So now the count quickly, 0-2. Tix doesn't respond to my messages as he smokes that one right to Leo for the second out of the inning. So 6-3 put out, and that'll bring up Fishy. the starter on
Yeah,
Wednesday.
great play right there from the shortstop as he just picks it up, kind of like a jump throw there, and he slings him out. Great play.
Yep. So that'll bring up Fishy, the starter on Wednesday. Got the loss. Shouldn't have, but he did. Fielding did not help him as he swings and misses in that one. Nothing in one. Fishy on a tear this
Yeah,
season,
they
batting
almost had a comeback
414.
there.
They did, yes. He did have that 2-run home run in the top of the ninth inning. The 0-1 pitch, check swing into strike. So now the count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. Capital jumping up and down there, first base. Now Ninja comes set. The 0-2 pitch, up high, ball 1. A good take by Fishy. So the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 away. Fielding arrangements coming to you soon. Now the set, the 1-2 pitch, check swing, it's inside. So Deuce is wild now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 away. We'll get you the
Looks like
infield
Mickey Mouse
arrangement.
made it tonight, baby.
The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Curve outside, got him swinging, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go. The surge in order. We head to the top of the second, where we're all tied, still at 0.
Yeah,
So
that strikeout was brought to you by Carl's Clam Chowder. When a Chicago pitcher strikes out 12, fans get 12 ounces of free clam chowder. Carl's Clam Chowder, the creamiest clam chowder in the Pacific Northwest.
here comes Notre Dame Nerd playing right field today. Feel like we haven't seen him in a while as he pops that one up sky high to, looks like, Tix, who makes the catch for the first out of the inning. So 1 pitch and 1 away, and that'll bring up Jong.
Yeah, Jong batting 467. He's having a great last couple of games.
Yeah, he doesn't play too much. He had a really big game in San Francisco against the Jailbirds as the first pitch on the way is taken inside, ball 1. Now DreadLord comes set, and the 1-0 pitch on the way. It's inside again, a good take. So, ball 2, the count goes to 2-0. Now, Dread looks in. The set, the 2-0 pitch. Strike called on the inside edge. So the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike now. Now, Dread looks in, gets the sign, the set, the 2-1 pitch. Strike called again. So now he's battled back down to nothing. Now evens the count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the 2-2 pitch on the way. Here she comes. Swinging a fly ball, hit out to center field. It's pretty shallow. Center fielder is there, though. It hangs up for the second out of the inning. So 2 away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Lucy, batting 375 in the season. Has not hit a home run yet, but she has hit 20,000 wall singles, bat flip singles.
Yeah, I remember a couple games ago they just kept doing that over and over, and yet they still got home runs.
Yep. So 1-0 here on Lucy to start things off. DreadLord looks in, gets the sign. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. It's inside and up high. Another good take by Lucy, so 2 balls and no strikes to the catcher. Up next, it'll be Gabriel Plays, the second baseman for tonight. Now, the 2-0 pitch on the way to Lucy. Swinging a foul ball out of play. So the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike here on Hometown. Now DreadLord looks in, gets the sign, and from the set, here comes the 2-1 pitch. Swinging another foul ball, roped out of play down the left field line. So now the count evens out to 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs, and now deuces are wild. DreadLord takes his time, gets the sign, the set, the 2-2 pitch on the way. Check swing, it's up high. Lucy had a
that
notion.
one was close right there.
Lucy had a notion, and she listened to it, and it paid off. So count full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. The 3-2 pitch. Here she comes. Swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch. Got him swinging late, and that'll retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, and none left on. The Ravens go 1-2-3 in put down in order as we head to the bottom of the second, still tied at 0. That'll bring up Bonds, batting .279 in the season, and he swings and hits that one into shallow right field. It drops in over the head of Gabe, a base hit. Notre Dame up with the ball now, has no chance to throw him out. So a leadoff single there for Bonds. Sink takes that down low for ball 1. Sink playing catcher tonight. As they take ball 2 down low. Now Ninja looks in, gets the sign, the stretch, the 2-0 pitch, swinging a fly ball, roped foul down the right field line. The count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. Now Ninja gets the sign from Lucy, goes into the motion from the stretch, and here comes the 2-1 pitch on the way to Sink. It's another strike called, so now 2 balls and 2 strikes as the count evens out. This pitcher is so predictable. The 2-2 pitch. Check swing, it's inside. So the count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Bonds on first base. Sink at the plate. Ninja goes into the wind. The 3-2 pitch. Swinging a fly ball. Hit into shallow right field. Dropping a base hit. On the play, Bonds will hold at second base. Station to station. Everybody goes. Sink on board with another single to keep the line moving. That'll bring up complex cube.
It looks like the Surge are trying to strike early, as they got way more people on base that early than they did last game for sure.
So 0-1 is here she comes. Check swing, it's down low in the dirt. So the count evens out to 1 ball and 1 strike. Ninja facing some trouble early. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Off speed outside. So the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now Ninja looks in. The 1-2 pitch outside, ball 2. So the count evens out to 2 balls and 2 strikes here with nobody out. 2 men immediately on. Cube calls time to step off the box, adjust the batting gloves. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on it, belted, crushed deep to center field. It is going and going, it is gone. A 3-run jack from the bat of Cube. It's a 3-0 Surge lead in Philly. So the most runs that Ninja has given up this season, and oh no, things go from bad to worse here with still nobody out. So 3 runs coming early, and that'll bring up Velpux, the third baseman. Our former season 27 Seattle Sonic, batting .333 in the season with 1 home run and 3 RBI. First pitch on the way is taking a strike, 0-1. So 3 runs have come in so far on 3 hits, 2 singles, and a towering 3-run home run to deep center field. Now, Ninja's 0-1 pitch on the way, swinging a chopper right to first baseman Capital. He'll take it to the bag himself for the out at first. So 1 down, and that'll bring up the pitcher DreadLord. 4 games batting .231, has a record of 0-2. So 3U in your scorecard. The first pitch on the way to DreadLord. Here she comes. It's outside. Ball 1. 1-0. Now Ninja comes set, and again, the 1-0 pitch. It's a strike called. So the count evens out to 1 ball and 1 strike. Base is empty after a 3-run home run from Cube. Now Ninja looks in, goes to the wind, the 1-1 pitch, swinging a ground ball foul down the third base line. So the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes with 1 away.
I might have to leave early, Morgana.
Okay. The 1-2 pitch, swinging a chopper right to Capital. It's a 1-hopper. He'll take it to the bag himself once more for the second out of the inning. So 2 down, and that'll bring up VQV. First pitch on the way is taken outside for ball 1. So 1-0 to start things off. Now here comes Ninja's 1-0 pitch. It's outside again. So VQV in a hitter's count now, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now Ninja comes set, the 2-0 pitch, swinging a fly ball, hit out to center field. Jong is there to make the catch and retire the side. So 3 runs come on 3 hits, no errors and none left on. We head to the top of the third, where the Surge lead 3-0.
I have to leave early, bro.
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay. Because my parents are telling me I have to go to bed early because we're waking up early tomorrow. So.
Okay. Now
I gotta go.
The second baseman, Gabriel plays, who ropes it right to the third baseman, pucks over to first base. It's
Okay. See you, bro.
sinks at the bag for the first out. No, I'm sorry, that is Bonds at the bag for the first out. So 1 away, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Vada. As he takes ball 1, 1-0. Now he looks in. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. It's a strike called, so the count evens out to 1 ball and 1 strike. So we'll get you your fielding arrangements very, very shortly. As now DreadLord comes back, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a fly ball, launched into left field, over the head of Fishy, off the wall, in for a base hit. So Vada checking in with his first hit of the night, the Ravens' second hit. So runner on first here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Go Yankees, struck out looking in the first inning. Go Yankee takes ball 1 low, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Swinging a chopper into center field. It's dropping. It's a base hit, but Vada will be thrown out at second. So it's a 8-4 fielder's choice as there's 2 down. So 2 down, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Ninja, who gave up 3 runs. As he grounds that 1 foul, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch finds the edge. So now no balls and 2 strikes quickly here on Ninja with 2 down. DreadLord comes set. And the 0-2 pitch on the way to Ninja. Swinging a pop-up foul territory. The catcher, Visick, not there to make the play. So we'll do it again. No balls and 2 strikes here with the Yankee at first base. And 2 outs here in the top of the third, where the Ravens trail by 3. DreadLord goes into the motion. Now from the set, here comes the 0-2 pitch on the way, up high. A good take by Ninja. Now DreadLord gets set. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Swinging a fly ball hit into shallow infield. The shortstop Tix is there to make the play and retire the side. So no runs on one hit, no errors, and one left on. We head to the bottom of the third. The Surge lead by 3. So that'll bring up the leadoff man, Laney Tunes, playing right field tonight. We'll hit your fielding arrangements shortly. Third to first, it's Vada at third, Leo at short, Gabe at second, Capital at first. First pitch on the way to Laney, here she comes. Swinging a ground ball right to Vada at third, steps up to throw across the diamond for the first out of the inning. So 1 away, and that'll bring up the shortstop and team captain Tix 0 for 1 tonight with the ground out. So 5-3 in your scorecard. First pitch on the way to Tix. Check swinging into strike. 0-1. So the most runs Ninja has ever given up in a game this season as Tix takes ball 1 high. The count evens out to 1 ball and 1 strike. Left field to right. It's Jong, Yankee, and then Notre Dame. Here comes the 1-1 pitch on the way to Tix. Swing and a miss. So the count now, no balls and 2 strikes. With 1 away, here to the PM, Tix. After him will be Fishy, then Bonds. Now, Ninja gets into the motion. From the stretch, here comes the 1-2 pitch on the way. Swinging a fly ball, hit out to right field, down the line and toward the corner, a fair ball. Tix rounding first, heading to second. Up with the ball is a right fielder, Notre Dame nerd, the cutoff man, Gabriel. And they got him at second base! Holy smokes! It's a 9-4-6 put out. Single out, advancing to second. Holy smokes, what an arm from Notre Dame all the way to Gabe. I'm telling you, that was impressive. As here comes Fishy 0 for 1 tonight with the strikeout in the first. I was expecting that to be a 1-out double, but Tix was too slow. It's a 9-4-6 put out in your scorecard. The 1-0. Swinging a ground ball right to the second baseman, Gabe. This should do it. Steps up first to retire the side. So 1, 2, 3, go. The Surge in the bottom of the third. We get to the top of the fourth. Ravens trailing by 3. I have never seen one of those in a long time. A 9-4-6 putout. A great throw by Ichido in right field. By Notre Dame in right field. I mean, that was absolutely something. You can draw a star next to it, in fact, because that was spectacular. So leading off is Capital. Had a single in the first inning and then advanced to third on the error as Capital pops that one up right to the shortstop Tix for the first out of the inning. 1 pitch and 1 away. As here comes the team captain, Leonidas. Hi, James. I can't. As Leo swings and drives deep to left center field. Going and going and goodbye baseball. Oh, captain, my captain. Leo has done it once more. Home run number 7 on the season. And he has brought some life back into this Raven team. So 1 run in on 1 hit, a towering home run to left center field, and here comes Notre Dame Nerd 0 for 1 tonight. First pitch on the way, taken up high for ball 1. So 1-0 to start things off here. He crushed that baseball. First pitch, Notre Dame swings and drives that one to shallow center field. The center fielder is there to make the diving catch for the second out of the inning. So 2 down, that'll bring up Jong. Jong was a Korean, played in the Korean leagues. We've seen quite a lot of Koreans in my time here broadcasting, like Jun. Love that guy. Played a great left field. First pitch on the way to Jong. It swung on and lifted into left field. Fishy is under there to make the catch for the final of the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and no one left on. Then to a solo blast from Leo. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Ravens trail 3-1. So that'll bring up the 4-hole. Bonds started the trouble for Ninja with the leadoff single. Any catchers that you have liked in the past? Yes, Puerto Rican, game 33 of season 27. He had a great putout at home, a relay to the plate. I'm pretty sure it was a 9-4-2 putout to keep the game tied at 1 as the 1-0 pitch is outside. So the count goes quickly to 2 balls and no strikes. No, you can't change where the scoreboard is. Sorry, Cole. I wish you could. The 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. So the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike to the leadoff man, Bombs. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Here it comes. Outside, ball 3. So the count goes to 3 balls and 1 strike now. Now Ninja looks in, gets the sign as he disengages off the mound. Didn't like what he saw there. As now Ninja gets a new baseball. Looks in. Gets the sign from Lucy. From the stretch. And here comes the 3-1 pitch on the way. Swinging a weak ground ball right to Vada. Steps up, fires the first in time for the first out of the inning. So 1 away, and that'll bring up the catcher, V-Sync, 1 for 1 tonight with the single scored on the nuke from Complex Cube. So 1 away, bringing up Sync. Ninja looks in, gets the sign. The first pitch on the way. Swinging a fly ball roped out to shallow right field. Notre Dame coming in. Can't get there. Drops in a base hit. So 1 out single for V-Sync. And that'll bring up the man who started all the damage. Complex Cube. Ninja deciding what he wants to do right here. Looks in, gets a sign. The first pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hi.
Hi, Nick.
Let's go Cube. Okay, I'm going back to the VC with Cube.
Okay. Looks like we're having some trouble with the pitch comm device here as Ninja steps back on. I think they were debating on what to pitch to him. Remember, Cube hit that 3-run home run in the bottom of the 2nd inning. And that's where all the runs came for the surge so far. Ninja looks in. Here comes the 0-1 pitch on the way. It's up high. The count evens out to 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now Ninja looks in. Gets the sign. The stretch. The 1-2 pitch. In the dirt. Count evens out to 2 balls and 2 strikes here. With 2 away. Ninja looks in, gets the sign, the stretch, the 2-2 pitch. It's down low. Full count here on cue. Ninja looks in. The sign. The stretch. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss! 2 away, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Velpucks, 0 for 1 tonight with the ground out. Strikeout number 2 for Ninja on the night. So 2 away here. That's going to bring up Pucks. First pitch on the way. Here she comes. It's a strike called. 0-1. Now Ninja looks in, gets the sign. The stretch, the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a fly ball, hit out to right field. Notre Dame is there at the track to make the catch and retire the save. So no runs on, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. We get to the top of the 5th, where the Ravens need 2. So that'll bring up the catcher, Lucio, for 1 tonight. Lucy pops that up right to the catcher. Her Vada playing a good third base tonight. I just realized I was muted, so you never got to hear me shout on my mic. Vada takes that down low for ball 2. So 2-0 now on the third baseman. Gabe with the ringing double off the wall. A bad jump from Laney in right allowed it to get over his head. The 2-0 pitch. Swinging a fly ball, hit into shallow right field. Blooping, down, a base hit. Gabe will head to third base, heading home. The throw will come into second base. It's suddenly a 1-run game. Another RBI single here for Vada. So an RBI single for Vada, and that turns it over back to the top of the order. It'll be Yankee. First pitch on the way. It's taken a strike. 0-1. So the Ravens have faced adversity all season long, but they haven't faced adversity quite like this. The 0-1 pitch on the way. It's up high. Another good take by Yankee. So the counting is out to 1 ball and 1 strike. Now DreadLord gets into the motion. The 1-1 pitch. It's inside. The count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. Now the 2-1 pitch on the way. It's inside. So now the count is 3 balls and 1 strike here on Yankee. Looking to keep the rally alive and get another hit. Turn it over to Ninja. Turn it over to Capital. Now DreadLord goes into the motion. The 3-1 pitch on the way. Swinging a fly ball hit into shallow left center field. The shortstop Tix is there to make the catch for the second out of the inning. Vada retreats back to first. 2 down. That'll bring up Ninja 0 for 2 tonight with a flyout in the third. P6 in your scorecard if you're keeping track with us at home. First pitch on the way to Ninja is taking a strike. 0-1. Now DreadLord gets into the motion. The 0-1 pitch up high, ball 1. So the count evens out to 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch in the dirt, ball 2. So they're really making him work this inning. DreadLord had 55 pitches through 4 2/3 so far. Now DreadLord looks in again. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a foul ball, pulled deep but foul. Oh boy, did that have the distance, did that have the depth. If you can keep that one fair, the Ravens lead. So deuce is wild, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 run in, and 1 runner on. The 2-2 to Ninja, here she comes. Up high, full count. So now really, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 run in, 1 runner on, 2-way. Here in a game where the Ravens trail by 1. DreadLord gets the sign from Sink, looks in, now comes back with the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a fly ball, hit out to deep center field, going, it is gone! Kiss it goodbye! A towering 2-out, 2-run home run, and Ninja has just given the Ravens their first lead of the ball game. Holy smokes, I don't believe it. A 2-out, 2-run home run for the assistant manager Ninja, and the Citizens Bank Park has been silenced. Holy smokes, how about that? So, the Ravens' second home run of the night. Boy, they are mashing them. That has got to feel good if you're him. Capital takes strike 1, 0-1. As Capital watches that one sail outside, the count evens out to 1 ball and 1 strike. Now DreadLord looks in, gets the sign, the 1-1 pitch, up high, ball 2. So now 2 balls and 1 strike. Is DreadLord starting to unravel right here? Oh, is Tick at short? Oops. Or no. Is Cube at short? My bad. As Capital grounds that one right to Pucks at third. Steps up, fires to Bonds at first to record the out. But not before the Ravens take a 4-3 lead. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We head to the bottom of the 5th, where the Ravens now lead 4-3, excuse me. So up steps the pitcher, DreadLord, to lead things off. DreadLord is 0 for 1 tonight, grounded out to third. Grounded out to first on his first at bat as he takes strike 1, 0-1. I apologize if the scoreboard is a little bit slow tonight. It is only me in the booth. The 0-1 pitch on the way, swinging a line drive into the gap in left and center field. Down a base hit. Yankee was tabbed out, so this rolls all the way to the wall. DreadLord will easily have a double right here. Thinking about a triple, he makes the turn at third. Now heads back to second. It'll be a leadoff double as he does the Randy Arozarena arm point. So the tying run quickly on second base with nobody out. And here comes VQV 0 for 1 tonight. Flew out to left field in their first at bat. First pitch on the way, taken outside for ball 1. So 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. It's up high, ball 2. 2-0. That 2-0. Check swing, it's a strike. So the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike now. As VQV steps out the box to adjust the batting gloves. Now looks in right here. DreadLord taking a little bit of a lead off of second base. Leo forcing him back. The 2-1 pitch, it's inside. Another good take. So 3-1 here. Ninja's looked a little bit shaky today. Already at 59 pitches. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning with no one out. And DreadLord at second base. Now here comes the 3-1 pitch. It's a strike called, so the count goes full. 3 balls and 2 strikes here to VQV. DreadLord the leadoff on second base, thanks to a tab out from Go Yankee. Ninja looks in, gets the sign from Lucy. The stretch, the 3-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, frees him. The throw down to second base, not in time, but 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Heat that zipped in on the outside edge, statued him, and there's 1 away. Laney takes ball 1, 1-0. Laney playing right field tonight has looked a little scary out and right. Made a couple of plays. Here comes the 1-0. It's a strike called. So the count evens out to 1 ball and 1 strike with 1 runner on second base and 1 away. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ground ball, foul down the third base line. So now 1 ball and 2 strikes here on Laney. Ninja looking to put him away right here. Laney plays IPU for the Miami Sharks in the 1-2 pitch. Outside, counting out to 2 balls and 2 strikes. And now I listened to that back, and that sounded weird, so let me say that again. Laney plays in the IPU as well. He plays for the Miami Sharks. I said he plays for IPU. He plays on the Miami... So Ninja, Lucy, and Leo doing some shenanigans out there on the mound. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. The 2-2 pitch. Swinging a fly ball, punched out to left field. That's going to get all the way down to the wall. This will score DreadLord. Laney into second base, safe with an RBI double. And this game is tied once again, 2-2. So the Ravens take the lead and they give it right back. And that'll bring up Tix, who I believe... Tix is playing in center field tonight. Excuse me, I thought he was playing... shortstop. Let me change that in my scorecard. It's complex cube and short tonight. They look the same. I apologize. I can't see. No clue. I don't know. The count evens out to 1 ball and 1 strike. Laney at second base. Ninja already at 68 pitches. As the 1-1 pitch is roped down the right field line, but it goes foul. So now 1 ball and 2 strikes here on the PM. The 1-2. Outside. The count moves out to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ninja disengages. Already at 70 pitches now. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. As Ninja's 2-2 pitch, swinging a ground ball right to the shortstop, Leo. He steps up, checks the runner at first, fires. Oh no, the throw was not in time. It's an infield single for the PM. And that'll bring up Fishy 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout. So an infield single, he should have got that, but Laney stays at second base, so it's not terrible. So 2 on, game tied at 4, bottom of the 5th. First pitch on the way to Fishy is taking a strike, 0-1. Now, they also might be intentionally setting up a double play right here. You can do third to second, third to first, second to first, any way works. Whatever floats your boat. As Ninja disengages once more. He's having a little bit of trouble tonight. really struggled in that bottom of the second. The 0-1 pitches finds the edge. So the count is quickly now no balls and 2 strikes. Fishy steps out to call time. Ninja looking for the strikeout or double play right here. Whatever gets him out the inning quickest, which would be the double play. That's rhetorical. But Ninja just looking to record a second out if he can. Now the set, the 0-2 pitch. Check swing, it's strike 3. He won around. And there's 2 down here in the inning. 2 down, and that'll bring up Bonds, the first baseman, the one who started the damage in the bottom of the second inning, with that leadoff single as he takes strike 1, 0-1. So no balls and 1 strike. It's Tix at first, Laney at second base, and here comes the 0-1 to Bond. It's outside, a good take. The count evens out to 1 ball and 1 strike. Coming up for the Ravens, it'll be Leo, Notre Dame, and Jong in the top of the 6th inning. Here comes the 1-1 on the way to Bond, swinging a 1-hopper right to Capital. He'll take it to the bag himself to retire the side. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left on as we head to the top of the 6th. We're now all tied at 4. So Leonatus, the team captain, steps into the batter's box. Got the party started scoring offensively for the Ravens. Recorded that solo home run. He crushed it a mile high. Again, we're in the bottom of the 5th. Sorry if the scoreboard is not updating. It's just me as Leo pops that up to Complex, who's there to make the catch. One pitch and 1 away. So I apologize to Tix and Complex. I got them both confused. Tix is playing center field. Complex is playing short as Notre Dame takes strike 1, 0-1. Now here comes the 0-1 pitch. Inside. So the count evens out to 1 ball and 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike to Notre Dame. Swinging a fly ball, hit into the gap of right in center field, but the shortstop, it's over the head of the shortstop. Complex cube into left center field. It's a 1-out single for the Notre Dame. And that'll bring up the left fielder Jong, struggling tonight, 0 for 2. Popped out to short in his first at bat. Flew out to left. Jong takes strike 1, 0-1. As the 0-1 is taken for another strike, it's now 0-2 quickly. Now DreadLord working at 68 pitches. Looks in, gets the sign, pitch 69 on the way. The 0-2 pitch. Inside, a good take by Jong. So Jong has 3 RBI, and a lot of them came in San Francisco when he had the 3. Not a lot of them, sorry, all of them came in San Francisco. The bases clearing RBI triple, 3 RBI triple, as he pops that one up in the infield. Bonds is there. No, he makes it fall. They're going to double everybody up. So it's a 3 unassisted double play. Notre Dame retired, and Jong retired. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning, all tied at 4. And it looks like we will have a pitching change. This pitching change brought to you by Hardware Haven, and it'll be Setler taking the mound. So that will end Ninja's night. Not a good night for him, but you know, you can't always have a good night. Shout out to all my friends watching. I appreciate your support, Owen Guyard. Oops, I said your name out loud on the internet. The first pitch on the way to sink is a strike called 0-1. We have 13 on Twitch. As the 0-1 pitch on the way to sink is taken inside, count evens out to 1 ball and 1 strike. So we also have some defensive changes for the Ravens as Sink fouls that down the third base line. Count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. So at catching, it will be Leonidas, and at short, it will be Lucy. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Put him away with the off-speed outside pitch. There's 1 down here in the inning. And that'll bring up Complex Cube. Struck out last time, but had that 3-run home run in the bottom of the 2nd inning. He made Ninja pay. Setler looks in. The first pitch is a strike. 0-1. Now Setler looks in. The 0-1 pitch up high. The count evens out to 1 ball and 1 strike. Now Setler looks in. Gets the sign, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ground ball right to Gabe. He comes up with it. Now fires to first in time for the 2nd out of the inning. A 4-3 putout and 2 down. That'll bring up Velpux, the 3rd baseman, our favorite. Surge. Setler looks in. Now has a sign. The first pitch on the way to Pucks. Outside, ball 1. Final line score for Ninja tonight. He went 5 innings, giving up 7 hits, 4 runs all earned, striking out 2. The 1-0 pitch is a strike called. So the count evens out to 1 ball and 1 strike with 2 away. You will get your final scores from the World Cup shortly after this. Now Setler looks in, gets the sign, the 1-1 on the way to Volpux, swing and a miss. Now the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Setler looking for the K right here. Setler gets the sign from Leo. From the belt, here comes the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball hit out to left field. Jong has a beat on it. He waits for it to fall out of the night sky and makes the catch. We head to the 7th inning stretch. We are all tied at 4. So final scores from the World Cup tonight. It was Egypt taking on Australia. Egypt outlasted them in penalties. They won that. And then over in, I believe this was Dallas. No, Miami, excuse me. It was Argentina taking on Cabo Verde. Argentina wins that 3-2 in extra time. I guess, bro. As we head to the top of the 7th. No defensive changes here. Oh, actually, looks like it'll be VQV changing his avatar once again. He takes off the Viking hat. It'll be Lucy leading things off. Everyone else, though, in their set positions. So it'll be Lucy leading things off tonight. 0 for 2. Has been in quite the hitting slump lately. Was playing catcher earlier, now playing short. First pitch on the way. He's taking a strike and 0-1. Now, DreadLord comes set, and the 0-1 pitch. It finds the inside edge, so the count goes to no balls and 2 strikes. Here to the leadoff man, Lucy. Lucy has been in quite a slump, looking for a hit to break the drought. DreadLord gets the sign, the set, the 0-2 pitch, swing and a pop-up infield. DreadLord is under it to make the catch, and there's 1 away in the inning. So 1 down, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Gabriel Plays. Started that rally in the top of the 5th, looking to start another one right here. Here comes the first pitch on the way, swinging a foul out of play into the first base seats, 0-1. Gabe is 1 for 2 tonight with a double scored on an RBI single from Vada. As he swings half-heartedly at that one, the count goes to no balls and 2 strikes quickly here on Gabe. Gabe calls time, step out the box, and adjust the batting gloves, take a little breather. Now DreadLord looks in, gets the sign, the set, the 0-2 pitch, swing, and another foul to play. We'll do it again, no balls and 2 strikes here to the second baseman. The 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball right to the... into the shift. I'm sorry. VQV had it as the ball rolled past Bonds at first. So it's a 4-3 putout and 2 away for Vada. Vada 2 for 2 tonight. Looking to tack on more if he can. As he takes strike 1, it's 0-1. Vada had the RBI double in the top of the 5th inning and had a single in the top of the 3rd as the 0-1 pitch is painted on the outside edge. It's 0-2 now quickly. DreadLord working with great velocity, looking to retire the side in order right here. He gets the sign, the stretch, the 0-2 pitch on the way. Inside. A good take by Vada. So the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Vada trying to keep the inning alive right here. And again, the 1-2 pitch. Swinging a line drive over the head. Right to the shortstop, Complex Cube, who takes it and fires to first. 1, 2, 3. Go. The Ravens in the top of the 7th. We head to the bottom of the 7th, all tied still at 4 apiece. So 6-3 put out to retire the side as Ninja back on the mound. I didn't know you could do that. As he takes ball 1 up high. DreadLord led things off last time with the leadoff double scored on Laney's RBI double. As he check swings that one, but he won around. So the count evens out to 1 ball and 1 strike. Now Ninja comes back. The 1-1 pitch. Check swing. It's down low for ball 2. So DreadLord calls time to step out the box. Adjust the batting gloves. As DreadLord pops that up in foul territory, Capital and Lucy will watch that fall. So we'll do it again. 2 balls and 2 strikes. As that is swung on and missed for strike 3. So strikeout number 3 here for Ninja, and I believe strikeout number 4 for the team. As here comes VQV 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout. As he takes ball 1, it's 1-0. Now Ninja gets into the line. The 1-0 pitch. Swinging a foul ball. Foul territory. Capital can't get there. So the count evens out to 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Early swing there by VQV. So now 1 ball and 2 strikes. VQV calls times to step out the box, adjust the batting gloves. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ninja looking to put away VQV right here. Gets the sign from Lucy. The stretch. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch. Got him swinging. Oh man, he got him twisting over like a top. 2 away. That'll bring up the right fielder, Laney Tunes. Here comes the first pitch on the way to Laney. It's inside, for ball 1. Fielding changes. Lucy is back behind the plate catching, and Leo is back at short. So make those changes accordingly. Ninja looks in the set. The 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ground ball through the middle of the... No, right to Gabe. He snares it. First to first in time. 1, 2, 3, go. The surge in the 7th. We head to the top of the 8th. Still tied at 4. Holy smokes, what a back pick by Gabe. The fluid throw to first in time. That was incredible. So 4-3 put out in your scorecard as DreadLord looks in to work another strong 8th inning. First pitch on the way. It's taken up high for ball 1. Yankee 0 for 3 tonight, has been struggling at the plate. Struck out looking in the first. Swings and grounds that one foul down the first base line. So the count evens out to 1 ball and 1 strike. Grounded to 8-4 fielder's choice in the 3rd and popped up to short in the 5th. And it's the 1-1 pitch on the way to Yankee. Here she comes. It's another strike call. So the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes here on Yankee. And now, the 1-2 pitch on the way. Swinging a pop-up behind home plate. This one will sneak into the seats. We'll do it again. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the leadoff man, Yankee. DreadLord had 85 pitches, so you'll have to wonder when the bullpen will come into use. DreadLord goes into the motion. And the 1-2 pitch on the way to Yankee. Inside, a good take. So the count evens out to 2 balls and 2 strikes to the leadoff man. Go Yankee. DreadLord looks in. The stretch, the 2-2 pitch up high. Ball 3. So the count full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff man. This will be pitch 88 on the way. DreadLord looks in. Goes into the motion. The 3-2 pitch. Swinging a fly ball. Hit out to center field. The center fielder will not get there. It bounces off the wall and over for a ground rule double. So the leadoff man at second base. And that'll bring up Ninja. How about that? Ninja 1 for 3 tonight with a crushing 2-run home run. So that ball got over the head of the center fielder, Tix. As they will go to the bullpen right here. This call to the bullpen brought to you by Hardware Haven. It'll be V-Sync again. He turned off the lights for the Ravens in game number 1 that was in Chicago. The Ravens had no answer for him, so let's see how they respond to him tonight. Sync's first pitch on the way. His check swinged. It's inside for ball 1. So that officially ends the night for DreadLord. Now looks in. The 1-0 to Ninja. It's inside again. A good take. So now 2-0 here in Ninja. And now the 2-0 pitch on the way to Ninja. It's a strike. It finds the outside edge. So the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike here to the pitcher. Sync. Oh, sorry. That was a massive lag on my end. The 3-1 pitch on the way. Whoa. Wow, I am having some serious lag here. Now, Sink looks in. The 3-1 pitch. Inside, ball 4. So Ninja gets the walk. Yankee still at second, and that'll bring up Capital with runners on first and second. The important run at second base. So first walk allowed by the Surge tonight as Capital swings through that one for strike 1. So prime time here for the Ravens. Can they cash in right here? Sink goes into the motion. The 0-1 pitch. It's down low, ball 2. So the count evens out to 1 ball and 1 strike. Now Capital swings and drives that one to right field. Laney coming in is there to make the catch for the first out of the frame. Yankee holding at second base. And that'll bring up the captain, Leonidas. 1 for 3 tonight with the solo home run in the top of the second. How many times can this guy be the hero? I'm sorry, solo home run in the top of the 4th. So Capital flies out to right for the first out of the inning. First pitch on the way is taking a strike, 0-1. Leo calls time to step out the box, adjust the batting glove. We are in the top of the 8th inning, all knotted at 4. Runners on first and second for the Ravens. Leo looking to cash them in right here. Sink disengages from the mound. No balls, 1 strike, 1 away. Yankee at second. Ninja at first. Sink gets the sign from Dread. Now from the set, here comes the 0-1 pitch. Check swing, it's outside. A good take by Leonidas. So the count evens out to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now again, the 1-1 pitch on the way to Leo. Swinging a ground ball. This could be 2. Right to Cube, who will take it to second. No out there, and everybody's safe. It's a 4-3. Everybody's safe play. And the bases are juiced here for Notre Dame Nerd with 1 out. Here in the top of the 8th, this is do or die time. An infield single that should have been the inning-ending double play, and yet Cube refuses. He keeps this inning alive. Bases juiced. 1 out. Notre Dame looking to cash home some runs. The first pitch on the way. It's taking a strike inside. 0-1. Top of the 8th here. Bases juiced. Yankee at third. Ninja at second. Leo at first. No room to walk. You have to throw strikes. A sac fly is great. Into doubles alley, even better. The 0-1 pitch up high. Ball 1. The count moves out to 1 ball and 1 strike. We are in the top of the 8th inning, all tied at 4. Round 12 of the HCBB main league season. As Sink gets the sign from Dread as he turns and looks at Yankee to head back to third base. The tension is in the air. You can cut it with a knife. It's that thick. Now Sink gets the sign from Dread. Goes into the motion from the set. The 1-1 pitch. It's another strike called. Froze Notre Dame on the outside edge. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here with 1 away. Notre Dame looking to bring home Yankee from third. Sink disengages 1 more time. Can Notre Dame be the hero and bring in the runners right here. Notre Dame looking for his second hit of the night. 1 for 3 tonight with the single. Now Sink gets into the motion. The set. The 1-2 pitch. Swinging a weak fly ball right to the first baseman, and this will probably be 2. Yankee heading home. It's a 3-2 inning-ending double play. It's a 66.7% Noble Tigers. We head to the bottom of the 8th inning. A perfectly spun double play by the Surge. So leadoff double stranded by the Ravens as we head to the bottom of the 8th. So no runs on 2 hits, 1 walk, and 2 left on. The first pitch on the way to Tix is grounded foul, 0-1. So Setler comes back into the game. And that looks like it will be officially the end for Ninja. The 0-1 up high. So the count evens out to 1 ball and 1 strike. Tix out in center field tonight allowed a ball to get past him, which created a ground rule double in the top of the 8th. Of course, the Ravens cannot cash it in as they left the bases stranded. As the 1-1 pitch is swung in and lifted into right field, Notre Dame over there has plenty of time to make the catch for the first out of the inning. So 1 away, and that'll bring up the left fielder, Fishy. Fishy 0 for 3 tonight with 2 swinging strikeouts. Setler can make it a hat trick right here. First pitch on the way to Fishy. Swung on and popped up short porch. Vada is there to make the catch as Setler robs him. It's P1 in your scorecard. So 2 away, and that'll bring up Bonds. 1 for 3 tonight. Started that rally in the bottom of the second inning. So some more changes. Leo goes back to catcher as Bonds takes ball 1, and Lucy goes out to short once more. Now the 1-0 pitch. It's outside again. Another good eye by Bonds. So the count goes to 2 balls and no strikes. Coming up for the Ravens in the top of the 9th, it will be 6, 7, and 8. As a 2-0 pitch, here she comes. Swinging a pop-up infield. Leo and Setler are under it. It'll be Leo to make the catch and retire the side. So we head to the top of the 9th, all tied at 4 still. So leading off will be the left fielder, Jung, 0 for 3 tonight. He hadn't had his best night. Flew out to center in his first at bat. That was in second inning. Then in the 4th, he flew out to left, and in the 6th inning, he grounded into a 3 unassisted double play. As it looks like Sink has left the mound, we might see another reliever come in. Again, Sink worked back-to-back nights. Nope, he's back. But so far, the Ravens have not had an answer for him last night or tonight. Looking to maybe pose an answer right here. 6, 7, 8 in the lineup for the Ravens as Jong takes ball 1. 1-0. Ravens trying to have some patient at-bats right here as Jong calls time to step out the box. So 1-0 as the 1-0 pitch on the way is swung on and belted deep to right field. This is long gone. Holy smokes! On a 1-0 count, Jong smokes one into the seats. It's 5-4 Ravens lead. How about that? Home run number 1, RBI number 4 all come at the plate tonight for the Korean man named Jong. Holy smokes, how about that? So 1 run in on 1 hit. And like I said, the Ravens have not posed an answer to Sink, and all of a sudden he gives up a run. So a 3rd home run hit by a Raven tonight. Can Lucy possibly give some insurance for the Ravens as she takes strike 1, 0-1? Lucy has been sort of on a cold streak as she calls time to step out the box. Man, that was absolutely obliterated by Jong. Lucy has not had a home run this season, but she has had about 5 or 6, maybe like 6 or 7 wall bat flip singles. Now Singh looks in, the 0-1 pitch, swinging a foul ball down the 3rd base line. So now no balls and 2 strikes quickly here on Lucy. Lucy trying to start a rally right here. Sink goes into the motion. The 0-2 pitch. It's inside. Ball 1. So the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. A good take by Lucy. In the bottom of the 9th, it will also be 5, 6, and 7. Or no, sorry. It'll be 5, 6, and 7 coming up for the Surge. As that pitch is outside. So Lucy, who was down 0-2 in the count, now evens it back out to 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Sink gets a sign from Dread. The stretch, the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a weak plop up to Pucks at 3rd for the first out of the inning. So 1 down, and that'll bring up Gabriel plays 1 for 3 tonight with the double and scored a run. One away, that brings up the second baseman, Gabriel plays. Now, Sink into the motion as Gabe grounds that right to the second baseman. No, VQV was playing in the shift. This will be a tricky play. The throw to first, not in time. So Gabe with the infield single thanks to some drastic bunts. And right now, some more insurance would be lovely. Vada 2 for 3 tonight with an RBI single, respectively. As Vada lines that one right over the head of VQV into right center field, a base hit. So on the play, Gabe will get down to second base, and now 2 men on for Go Yankee. So first pitch on the way to Yankee is taking strike 1, 0-1. Gabe at second, Vada at first. 1 away here for the center fielder. Now the set and the 0-1 pitch, it's inside. So the count evens out to 1 ball and 1 strike. Now, Singh looks in as the 1-1 is outside and missed the corner, so the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike now. Surge looking to turn a double play to end the inning and end the threat. Ravens looking to drive in some insurance runs. Sink disengages. We're going to the bullpen once more. Lee Volpuck's taking the mound. Sink to third, so that will end. Sink's night will get you. His line scores soon, but Lee Volpuck's has a record of 1-1 with an ERA of 2.4, whip of 0.545. So 2-1. Here to Yankee. Inside, ball 3. So the count 3 balls and 1 strike. So 3 balls, 1 strike. This pitch could change everything. Now, Puck's 3-1 pitch. It's a strike called. Count goes full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Vada at first. Gabe at second. Ravens lead 5-4 thanks to a solo blast from Jong. Yankee looking to drive in some more insurance right here. Pucks disengages. Didn't like what Dread called. Now, the 3-2 pitch again. Swung on and belted deep to left field. This one is going and going and goodbye, baseball. Holy smokes, a 3-run home run from Go Yankee as he puts some more runs on the board for the Ravens. It's 8-4, Chicago. Hey now, hey now, hey now. I'm telling you, that was a clutch performance right there. A 3-2 pitch, and Yankee parks that one out into left field. So 4 runs in now in the inning on 4 hits as Ninja takes strike 1. Ninja 1 for 3 tonight with a 2-run blast of his own. That came in the top of the 5th to give the Ravens the lead. But of course, they would the Surge would tie it in the bottom of the 5th. The 0-1 pitch inside, so the count evens out to 1 ball and 1 strike. So Pucks looks in. Gets the sign from the stretch. The 1-1 pitch. It's up high, ball 2. A good take by Ninja. Now Pucks looks in again. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. It's a strike called. The count evens out to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 2-2 pitch, swinging a weak ground ball right back to the mound. Pucks has it, fires to first in time for the 2nd out of the inning. So 2 down, and that'll bring up Capital 1 for 4 tonight with the error-assisted triple. First pitch on the way to Capital is taken for strike 1, 0-1. Now Pucks comes set. And again, the 0-1 pitch. It's up high. The count evens out to 1 ball and 1 strike. So don't forget, folks, tomorrow we have the day off. It's 4th of July. Go enjoy it with your family. Go cook some barbecue or be patriotic. Go blow up some fireworks. The 1-1 pitch. Swinging a fly ball hit out to deep right center field. This one is going and going and gone. A solo blast with 2 outs, and Capital makes the fireworks go crazy again. It's early 4th of July here in Philadelphia. Happy birthday, America. And that'll bring up Leo 2 for 4 tonight with a home run and a single. Home run number 3 hit in this inning by the Ravens. As Pucks misses that pitch, it's ball 1, 1-0. So Pucks has allowed 2 hits tonight, both of them home runs. Now the 1-0 to Leo. Swing a drive to right field. Laney is there to make the catch. No, it drops in front of Laney. Down a base hit. And it gets through. It gets past Laney. Down to right field. Leo ahead to second base. So a single advanced to second on an error from Laney. Laney's second error of the night. Oh, captain, my captain. It's another 3-hit night for Leo. And that'll bring up Notre Dame Nerd. E9 in your scorecard once again as he takes ball 1. As here comes the 1-0 pitch on the way to Notre Dame. It's in there for a strike. The count evens out to 1 ball and 1 strike. Now Pucks come set. Leo takes the lead off of second base. The 1-1 pitch. It's up high. A good take by Notre Dame. So the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. Check swing. That pitch is in there for a strike. So now Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Leo at second base with 2 outs. Pucks looking to get out the inning right here. Goes into the motion. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. High heat down Broadway, and Notre Dame swings right through it. So 5 runs on 6 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on. We get to the bottom of the 9th. Last try for the Surge. So the Ravens scored 5 runs in the 9th inning. All 9 men came to the plate. Setler returns to the mound. Sink now plays at third after catching originally and then pitching. 2 for 3 tonight with 2 singles and a strikeout swinging the 6th inning. Setler goes into the motion, the stretch, the first pitch on the way. Swinging a fly ball, hit out to Leo. Leo is there to make... No, it drops in front of him. It'll be an infield single. So another bad play by the infield. It's a hit, and just like that, Setler allows a hit. So 1 on, and that'll bring up Complex Cube as he lines that over the head of Vada at third into left field, a base hit. So quickly, runners at first and second, and as here comes Pucks. Here comes the first pitch. It's up high, ball 1. So the count 1-0. We're in the bottom of the 9th where the Ravens lead by 5. It's a 9-4 game. Setler looking to put down the inning side one last time here. Now Setler comes in, the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ground ball right up the middle into center field, a base hit. Yankee late to it, so here comes... no, everyone will hold, and now the base is loaded with nobody out. Uh-oh. This could turn ugly. This brings up the starter pitcher, DreadLord, who's now catching behind the plate. So 3 back-to-back singles for the Surge. Everyone goes station to station. And still nobody out. Setler goes into the motion from the set. The first pitch on the way. Check swing. It's a strike. 0-1. Puck's at first. Cube at second. And Sink at third. Bases juiced here for the Surge. Nobody out. Bottom of the 9th. Now Setler looks in. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a fly ball. Hit out to right field. This one is going to touch down. A base hit. 1 run scores Sink, and another one will score Cube. Puck's down to third, and it'll be DreadLord into second base. It'll be a ground rule double. 2 runs come in on a ground rule double. So 4 straight hits as 2 runs come in. Zays takes that outside for ball 1. So the count 1-0. As the 1-0 pitch sails up high, so the count 2-0 now. Bottom of the 9th, 2 runs in, 2 on. Nobody out here for Mize. As the 2-0 pitch is down low for ball 3. So now 3 balls and no strikes. Setler takes a moment to reset, gather his bearings. Now looks in, takes a deep, long breath. Ninja behind the plate now. So Lucy's out the game. As the 3-0 pitch is fouled down the first base line, the count goes to 3 balls and 1 strike. So 3 balls, 1 strike to Mize, batting .321 in the season. Setler goes into the motion. The 3-1 pitch. It's another strike called. So 3-2 here on Mize. Puck's at third. DreadLord at second. A ground roll RBI double with the bases loaded. Allowed 2 runs to score. Allowed Sink and Cube to score. As Setler now gets back on the rubber. He's ready to work. Setler looks in, gets the sign, disengages from the mound, watches as DreadLord moves back to second base. So 3-2. And again, the 3-2 pitch, swinging a pop-up infield. Capital is there to make the catch. Everyone will hold, as that's out number 1. Throw goes in to Vada at third. So 1 down, that'll bring up pinch hitter Bryce in for Laney. Bryce plays on the IPU team for the Diablos Rojos. First pitch on the way is swung on and missed. 0-1. Now Setler looks in. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. It's up high. The count evens out to 1 ball and 1 strike. Bryce is a mobile player, one of the He's a great mobile player for the Rojos, and in his limited at-bats, he has not collected a hit yet as a surge, as the 1-1 is swung on and missed. Now 1 ball and 2 strikes. So 1 ball and 2 strikes to the Rojos Bryce. Off the bench for Laney. Laney 0 for 4. 1 for 4 tonight as the 1-2 pitch is strike 3 called, freeze him. Zipped it in on the upper edge, and now 2-way for the team captain, Tix. So 2-way here in the bottom of the 9th, 2 runs in thanks to an two RBI ground rule double from DreadLord. Now Setler from the wind, the first pitch on the way, swinging a fly ball into shallow right field. No! Capital makes the leap and makes the catch! Ball game over! Ravens improve to 12-0 as they take this game away 9-6. Holy smokes, how about that? I'm telling you, that was some 4th of July miracle. 4 straight hits from the surge in the bottom of the 9th, but they cannot claim the lead. It's a 9-6 Ravens victory here in Philadelphia. They will head back home, back to you fans on Sunday to take on the Nippon Ham Fighters. That will be a 9 p.m. start, I believe. I do have time to do a post-game interview, so we'll go back to the dugout and let's see who I can get. Please hold.
Everybody left.
All right, I'm here in the dugout with Ninja, Leo, Pacifica, and I believe Sakaro.
What's up?
Well, guys, another win for the team in the books. I mean, this one was a lot closer than you guys wanted it to be, that's for sure. But you find a way to win one, and win one you shall. Leo, can you just talk about your reaction on the game today? I mean, your performance as well, but most importantly, how the team did today.
I mean, that was just a roller coaster. Like, we went down 3-0 early on that complex Q home run, and like, it's easy to lose confidence when that happens because we haven't really played from behind that much this season, and we kind of weathered the storm. We knew that eventually we'd get runs across, so it was just about staying in it. And came down to the 9th inning. That was an absolute marathon, but we found a way.
Yep. And congratulations on hitting home run number 7 on the season. I pointed out in the pregame show that you were among the top 5 of home runs so far this season. And then you pay me back and you hit another one. So number 7, were you looking for anything in particular there, or did you just have really good aim?
I mean, my first at bat, I got a lot of fast, and so I was kind of like, I don't know, this just comes down to knowing the pitcher really well. Like, DreadLord, he's the kind of guy who's like always trying to be like one step ahead, so I kind of had a feeling that he'd try to get slow by me, so I was all ready for it.
Yeah. And Ninja, I mean, you did not have, by far in your terms, the best night on the mound, but you do have a great night at the plate. You hit a crucial 2-run home run, which at the time gave you guys a lead until it was given up again in the bottom of the 5th, thanks to a Laney RBI double. I mean, how do you react in your performance tonight, not only at the plate, but also on the mound?
I mean, I felt good at the plate tonight. I got that homer, worked it to 3-2, hit a homer. And, I mean, the stat sheet says 1 for 4, but I felt like I didn't go 1 for 4. I felt like I did better because I was having good aim, I was having good ABs. It's just I was getting outguessed, and yeah, for the most part, I stayed within my approach to AB or like that whole game. I felt good. I worked a walk, one AB. I know he missed like accuracy,
Yeah.
but I still felt good. Like I was staying within my approach, staying more patient, like I was last season. And I have a feeling that this could be the start of me hating way better than I've been doing. I've been I feel like I've been approaching the plate really good these past few games, even if I went 1 for 4 today. So I'm just gonna keep at it. And I know I'm gonna figure things out and I'm start getting lots of hits and homers.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but you went 6 innings on the mound, giving up 7 hits, 4 runs, all earned. Unfortunately, you did strike out 4. However, that was a good part of the night. Setler does earn the win. He goes 3 innings, giving up 4 hits, 2 runs, all earned, striking out a pair. Um, you guys did allow 4 consecutive base hits in the bottom of the ninth. What was the message? Did you give a message at all to the team when you were out there after? I believe it was DreadLord who had that 2 RBI double with runners on second and third.
Hmm. Oh, me?
Or anybody.
And Leo.
Sorry, what was the question?
When in the bottom of the ninth, when they loaded the bases, and then DreadLord had that 2 RBI ground rule double to put runners at second and third with 2 in. Did you say anything to the team at all, or did he just say keep playing like how you been playing?
Wasn't really too much like wasn't too much pet talking. It was more so just making sure everyone understood their defensive like responsibilities, like where you should be throwing, that kind of stuff. Just micro stuff.
Yeah.
Have to make sure that everyone is on the same page, that we take outs even if they score a run. Like just prioritize an out because we have a 3-run lead.
Yeah.
I also told my pitchers that we're not gonna let Tix get on and have the guy on deck beat us. We're gonna pitch right to Tix, and if he beats us, so be it. But
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let the bases be loaded up by 3. That was kind of the main strategic approach there.
Yeah. Does anybody else want any questions or anything?
Nah. 12-0, baby.
12-0. How sweet it is. Well, that looks like that will wrap up this interview portion. It's a 9-6 fireworks show thriller here in Philadelphia. Again, no game tomorrow because of 4th of July, so please go out, enjoy your family, go pop some fireworks, go eat some good food, celebrate America, do whatever that means. We will see you back in Chicago on Sunday night. I believe that will be at 8 p.m. start as they take on the New Ponaham Fighters. That will be a 2-game series that starts on Sunday and ends on Tuesday.
Sunday is also going to be an off day.
Oh, it is? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
giving you all wrong information, okay? So we will see you on Tuesday, actually. That series will begin at 8 p.m. Eastern, pregame show at 7:45. We will be back in Chicago, of course, but until then, it's a 9-6 fireworks show here in Philadelphia as the Ravens win one on America's birthday. Well, that looks like that's the wrap for me. It's Morganis here in Philadelphia, 9-6 victory. Signing off. Have a good night.